I got Mikey with me for sure.
Let's go. Got my confidence up, I got slide by Noah. He got me shining like mineral oil. Put me in the dough with them my ties and balls. Let's go. Looking like I just won an award. The way that I'm chop, I should go out on tour. I did it by myself like an entrepreneur. I know that she bad, that's the reason she spoiled. She liking me cause I'm chopped by Noah.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy SliceGod Noah back with another one. I got a quick video on how to zero gap and sharpen your babyless trimmers or any trimmers you got. This basically will work for anything you got as far as trimmers. And first thing I'm doing is taking the blade off of the body of the trimmer. I'm loosening up the screws. There's 2 screws on top, so we're just doing it at the moment. Here's the blade fully removed from the housing. This is the DLC 2.0 blade. This is a new clipper, so I'm doing it straight out of the box, showing y'all the other side of it. Here's the packaging with the zero gap tool. And here goes the screwdriver that comes inside the zero gap tool. Next step is to loosen up these 2 screws that come with the zero gap tool, and you'll be able to move the blade like I'm doing right now. The thing is not to fully remove the 2 screws, just loosen them up. After you have your blade freely moving, you want it to underlap the steel blade like I'm showing right now. So you got to push all the way down like I just did. And basically all this doing is getting it out the way for when you starting to sharpen the stone, because we only sharpening a steel blade, not the moving blade. That's why we getting it out the way. So I'm screwing it down to where it's out the way. We won't have to worry about it. And then we're going to attack this steel blade. So basically the steel blade is the front side of the blade. Right now I'm oiling up my sharpening stone, and then I'm gonna lay my blade on the sharpening stone at a 20-degree angle from the sharpening stone. And I'm just moving right back and forth, working that oil into the sharpening stone so it can glide easily. But on this sharpening stone, it has 4 sides. One is the roughest side, and a rougher side, and like 2 smoother sides. Gradually one is a little bit more smoother, but you definitely start with the roughest side first. Right here I'm showing you guys the incorrect and the correct way to hold the blade. Like I said, you want to have it at a 20-degree angle. This is the correct illustration of like a 20-degree angle. This is wrong, too low. This is wrong, too high. So 20-degree angle and you all good. Like I said, you start on the roughest side. It's always, I say you do the rough side for about 30 seconds, and then you go back and forth from the smoother side and the smoothest side and back to the rough side. But you always want to finish off on the smoothest side for sure. So now I'm probably on the smoother side right now. And then I'm going back to the rough side like I said. And in a second I'll be showing you guys exactly how your blade should look when you finish this process. This right here lets you know that I'm almost done, because I'm taking my time on the smoothest side and I'm just refining it, making sure it's smooth as possible so it can glide on skin very well. Here's the results of the sharpening process. You should have a shiny tapered edge. You want to rub your finger across the top to make sure it's smooth as possible. If you did everything I did and it comes out like this, you should be good to go. Right here, I'm just attaching the blade back to the housing. You don't want your blade slipping or loose, so make sure you get it as tight as possible. By the way, you can also buy one of those sharpening stones from your local hardware store or Harbor Freight or anything like that. This one maybe cost me like $5, so I don't think it'll be hard for anyone to get. So just search up sharpening stone and grab it. This is the only part I can say it actually differentiates from what trimmer you have. What I love about babyless is you can have the blade attached to the housing and still be able to zero gap the trimmer. I think they are the only trimmer that offers that. I don't know if the Coco offers that I never used them, but they kind of look like they copied Babyliss, so I don't know if they does or do not. I just loosened up them same 2 screws that earlier I was talking about underlapping. Now we're going to overlap it. We want those fangs to come over the steel blade so we can be able to push down on a flat surface like I'm doing now and move it under this steel blade just a tad bit to where it's 0 gap. That what makes it close. We want that moving blade to be right under this steel blade, but we want it as close as possible so we can get it as sharp as possible. But at the same time, we don't want it too close to where it's irritating the skin. And that's what I'm testing out right now. I'm using the corners because you know us barbers, that's important to us, using those corners. I'm looking at it, making sure it ain't moved. Now that I got it attached to the housing, I'm still using those corners. And I'm also using a sensitive area of my arm to test this out. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to use like a thick skin area. I'm using where my veins and stuff like that to make sure I won't get whipped up or anything like that. Now I'm kind of using a raking method to see if it moves smoothly on the skin. I'm also going to flip it around and kind of see if it removes buck well from the other side. Just testing out for snagging, little tapping, all that, you see what I'm saying? And it feels wonderful. Like after I set these trimmers, I didn't have to do anything else. Like they was good to go. After this video, it was one and done. Sometimes you might have to redo the 0 gapping part over to get it exactly how you want it, and it's okay. It's perfectly fine. But mine was one and done, luckily. Right here, I'm just showing you guys a hairline I did with these. They hit, they get rid of buck, they glide through hair, and most importantly, they are sharp. So if you guys want some Mike Tyson boys, just follow my directions. You will definitely have them. I appreciate everybody for watching. It's your boy SliceGod Lenore. If you liked the video, be sure to leave me a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think about the video. New to the channel, please subscribe. Let me know what other videos y'all like to see. I'm gone. Slap.